Do you know what time it is? It's time for a time toss review. This episode we're going to be reviewing the game Serena. As you can see, I'm having way too much fun on Photo Booth right now, which is like super 2010 or 8 or 9, I don't know. Anyways, so I'm Anna, or Time Toss Games, and I'm going to go ahead and talk about the game Serena, which you can find free to play on Steam. It is a point-and-click adventure game, which I know a lot of people probably aren't really that into them, but personally I love them, probably because I grew up playing all those little educational games that were all point-and-click, and because I still love Nancy Drew computer games. So much fun. They're super hard though, they're really hard. But anyways, okay, that's not Serena. So I'm gonna go ahead and talk about the game Serena. I'll go ahead and give my rating of the game at the end of the video. So first I'm gonna talk about the positive things about the game. The game is really story driven, and you know, like the characters, even though you really don't have as intensive interactions as you would in other games, like RPG games and stuff, you still get a lot of character depth from them, even though this game isn't even an hour long, and you get so much detail about them. So the story really takes you along. The characters really take you along the story and keep you wanting to know more, even though there isn't really any action in this game. It keeps you wanting to know more because the characters and the story are so well developed and interesting. Another thing about this game that I loved was the atmosphere. It was so creepy. The music fit perfectly. There were times when I actually jumped, and I mean, if you knew me, that's really not that surprising considering that I get scared at like everything. Like if there was just like a clap like that, I would probably be like so, but regardless, this game still, there was a few moments where I was really creeped out, and I will admit that I jumped probably 2 or 3 times in this game, which probably most people that have played it didn't, but you know, whatever, it's me. I jump a lot. Let's see. So the atmosphere was really cool. I love exploring. I love exploring. Let's see. It's really beautiful. I don't know what else I can say about how pretty and creepy and eerie and awesome the atmosphere of the game is. It's really nice. So, I mean, it has so much detail in it. Like so much detail. And it's really, if you like to explore and you like the point and click walk around kind of thing, you will love it. You will just love it. And the story is really interesting, and it's really haunting. And you know, I don't want to like give anything away, but it's one of those games where you finish it and you just think, wow, like that's actually going to affect me in my life, you know, that it's something that you're gonna think about, and it's something that affects pretty much everyone, and in one way or another, I guess. I mean, obviously the things that happen in this game hopefully won't happen to you, but you know, it's really powerful, the story, and it really sticks in your memory. So it's just great. But there are a couple things about the game that bothered me. I guess when you go around and click on the objects, the character that you are talks about them and recalls memories about Serena and him and their experiences and their marriage. And as I found them all very interesting, but the problem was a lot of times I would keep clicking and clicking because it would keep saying new dialogue, but I was never sure when they were going to stop with the new dialogue, so I would end up clicking a lot, especially towards the end of the game when it was like you clicked on things less and less to get to the end. I would accidentally click over and over just to see if it would keep going, so I wish there was a more clear way to signify that you were done with the new conversation or the new things that the item has to say. Another thing is, I really would have liked to be able to see some of the outside of the cabin. Like, I know that being in the cabin at the end of the game is imperative to the story, but I wish at some point that I could have at least adventured outside for a minute to see what it looked like outside, because I'm sure it would have been absolutely stunning, because the inside of the cabin was so cool, you know? I really would have liked that. And finally, the other complaint I have is I didn't think the voice actress for Serena really fit what Serena looked like. But, I mean, that's just me. Someone else might think she was a perfect fit. That's just me. So, that's really all I have to complain about the game. I mean, it was awesome. The story was great. The characters were interesting. It kept me on my toes. It was definitely a fun play. So I'm gonna go ahead and give Serena a 7 out of 10. That would have been really embarrassing if I'd like put up another number, but so I give Serena a 7 out of 10. And considering that this game is free, yeah, free, awesome. And if you like point and click adventure games, then you should definitely check it out, because why not? It's free. So I didn't give away anything in the plot, just so that if you wanted to play, you could go ahead and go play. So you should play, or you can go ahead and check out on my channel. I have a video uploaded of Serena, the full game, no commentary though, because I figured that this is a game where you want to think, you want to guess to yourself what's going on, you want to be in the game, you want to be in the atmosphere. So I didn't want to have commentary that might have ruined the mood of the game, I guess. So it's no commentary, so if you want to go ahead and check that out, which you might, because it will be a little bit shorter than if you played by yourself, because you won't have so many of the random, like, am I done interacting with this object yet or not? If you watch the video or play the game, you'll understand what I mean by that. But so you can go ahead and check out that channel, or you can go ahead and download it on Steam. So yeah, Serena, 7 out of 10, definitely recommend. Click thumbs up if you like this video, leave a comment, we can discuss Serena, what you liked, what you didn't like. Subscribe if you like this video, and I hope you have a great day. Thanks for watching. Oh, I didn't actually hit stop.